See you, loser.
I'm not leaving just yet.
See you, loser. All right, sound is on. Let's see what we got for questions. Let's see. So it appears that a bunch of you have seen the Big Barker USA article on Charlie. That went very well. Kudos, thank yous to Melissa who wrote the story. She really worked on that for a long time. And we've gotten a lot of hits, a lot of positive feedback on that. So that went well. There was also a USA Today magazine article written, but I haven't necessarily seen that one yet. I got the link, but I didn't see the actual magazine. I haven't had time to find it yet. So, seems there's not a whole lot of questions. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, that's a little thing Megan and I have going back and forth. We call each other losers. For everybody that's paying attention that has either one of our fabulous, what do we call them now, perfect pets, or is a recipient of our service dogs, the number one thing that you need to keep in mind, and we're starting to see a trend with this, is we train these dogs with slip collars and leashes. That's how they're trained from when we first start with leashes till the time you go out the gate with the dog. If you change that up when you leave and start hooking stuff onto harnesses and all these other crazy things and they're not responding to you, that's why. They are trained the sound and the feel of these slip leashes. And if you ever watch Megan and I, we only use 2 fingers when we take these dogs out. That's how little pressure we put on these dogs. They basically hear a zip, and they get a little bit of tension, and it's a quick release, and it's right back to a loose leash, or a loose collar. That's how they're trained. That's how they know what a correction is. That's how they know how to maneuver. That's what they're used to. When your dog stops listening to those commands and starts taking the world on by themselves, and you don't use the same methods that we teach you, then you're going to run into problems. So keep that in mind. I'm seeing a whole lot of pictures lately of some crazy hookups on harnesses and all these different straight collars. We don't use straight collars. They're not correctable collars. And when you take these dogs out and they are not doing what we showed you from the beginning and they're pulling or they're way off positioning, you need to straighten that out when it happens, or you're going to have more and more problems as it goes along. Remember what I keep saying, if you let it go one day, then it turns into 3 days, then it turns into 6 days, and before you know it, you get a dog that's not listening to you because they don't believe they have to. Stick with the program and they will listen to you. It's important that you stick with the way we train them. If you start mixing in different things and trying to do things on your own, and you start crossing over lines of bad behavior and a dog thinking that it's in control of you, you're going to have problems. So stick to the program and you will have less problems. Yes, I switched up today. The question is, why do you guys change the number of pups when you're feeding down below? Excuse me. Last week, I was doing 4. We will do that, but I got to the point where I was not happy with, relax, that I was not happy with the behavior at the feed table. So, once again, if 4 isn't working and they're not doing what they're supposed to, back yourself off. I dropped it down to 2, and you'll see that I still had some problems with the 2, but I didn't have 4 of them that was more than I could control. So I backed it down to 2, and there's a couple of them down there that I'm going to do 1 because they need to learn that what they're doing is not right. A couple of them are barking way too much at the feed table. I wouldn't say nipping, but they're using their mouth to try to push me. So a couple of those I will bring down to 1 dog so that I can make sure that they understand how they're supposed to behave at the table. Once I can get them all in line with 2, then I'll bring them back up to 4. You'll notice that Megan has one. We both do it similar, but Megan is very quick. I'm older. I don't move as quick as Megan does. So Megan can stop things before I can sometimes. So she handles 4 a lot easier. But if I feel like I'm losing control of 4, then I'll cut it down to 2, and that's exactly what I did today. Don't get yourself overwhelmed. If it's feeding or just taking your dog out, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Stop the world, put the dog in the right position, and start over again. I'd rather you take 2 good steps than to take 1 bad one or 4 bad. Every step has to be good. The positioning has to be right. The pace has to be right. If you can get 2 steps here, 3 steps next time, 4 steps next time, and you keep going, then you'll be fine. But if you put bad steps or bad positioning and bad pace in there, you're not helping yourself out. Quality is better than quantity.
All right, I believe that his Misha's here, so she'll yeah, well, Steve's doing trainer talk right now.
Okay, let's see.
Hi, Carlene. Betsy just pulled in the driveway. I'm assuming she has
You're
she'll
here.
come down.
We're gonna do some typing.
It does take a lot of patience for training, a lot of patience, and a lot of understanding, and a lot of reading the dog. You'll hear me say all the time, and I try to push on to the people, the recipients that are getting him. If you watch the dog's head, you will tell well before what that dog is doing. Body language and watching the dog's nose will tell you a lot about what that dog's thinking and what it's doing. But patience is a requirement, which is amazing to some people because I don't have a whole lot of patience. Hi, Jerry. Tell Steve I said hello. Today, my hero was Rocco. Rocco did exceptionally good today. I was very impressed with Rocco. Charlotte and Thor are doing good. They are 2 sweet dogs. Yep. Why are we growling?
That's it, huh? Right there? Just look right there. That'd be all right. Mail.
Patience and consistency. That's what you got to have if you're going to train your dog, whether you're a trainer or a handler. You have to have patience and you have to be consistent with doing the right things over and over again. Dogs respond to structure.
This is super heavy.
If you give them too much rope, they will hang themselves.
Yeah, I know.
They will irritate.
There's 2 boxes just like that. Do you need them both? Yeah.
Okay.
I know, I'm gonna go down to the mailbox.
I hope there's something.
But I didn't want to bring up the second box. That's something you can. I can, but I mean, it's.
I'll get the second one.
It's awkward.
Okay.
Before I leave, hello to Linda and her family members that are watching us today. I waited for Linda today at the desk, but she wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
What I've been feeling.
She will probably go over the horse stuff at Mail Call. I'll show you how much I had with horse stuff today. She told me to grab a lead and I had to ask her what it was. So that's how much I know about horses. She basically put it into my language. She said, grab me a horse leash. Then I knew what to get her. I don't know anything about horses other than the fact, don't walk behind them. Other than that, I don't know. So if you ask her that at Mail Call, she may go over some of that. Okay,
We done?
you are up.
Okay.
All right.
Can I introduce you to Eric? Eric, this is.
See you again?
Oh, yeah, Carlene. This is Steve,
Steve?
trainer
Nice to
Steve.
meet you.
You might, most likely will be interviewing
Okay.
Steve tomorrow.
Great.
Before 3, or,
I
yeah.
have to be on the road by 3.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Early tomorrow.
Got it.
I'm here from
Oh my
sun up
gosh.
to whenever.
So do you want me to get the rest
I
of
have
the
a
mail?
VA
I
appointment
did it.
tomorrow, yes.
Megan, this is Eric.
I met him outside.
Oh, you did, okay. And maybe this time we'll try to
Tomorrow?
crazy day.
Yeah, I don't have a crazy day. I'm open tomorrow. So we were talking about refeed down on Puppy Hill. I don't know, I know it would be loud, but I don't know if you want to
I
get still.
think that feeding loud is probably a good one.
Yeah, we try and keep them quiet, but I mean, there'll be 3 of us here to control it, so.
Right, but the way they dash back into the kennels and
Yeah.
trying to get a cookie is
That's
really
great.
very
That's
significant.
No, yeah, so that's big, and then
What time's that?
we do that at 8:30 and 4.
Okay.
And then I'm available whenever. There's a few places that I've gone before where people have like filmed me, so I'm assuming it's okay. I mean, I don't know what I would do at the
Yeah, Eric's gonna have people sign in.
outpatient hospital, because it has the stairs, it has the long hallways. The stairs, the long hallways and everything. Going outside for falling and the stairs, you know, like, and it's quiet. There's never-
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna sit down with Kitty right now. She's
You guys
got
can make a plan of that. Yeah, because it's just, the outpatient hospital is just, it's quiet, there's not products that you're filming, it's just a long carpeted hallway and like a stairwell.
Okay.
Well, we should
Kinda
just go
comes
about
over
it
any
tomorrow's
Yeah,
really bad.
across from the,
Yeah,
the
well, we were
outpatient, like the outpatient.
But we were interested,
Out across from the barracks in Danvers.
he was more interested, maybe just interviewing.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe just interviewing you.
Anywhere is fine. We had talked about possibly the guest house because it's quiet.
Yeah.
Because we got good lights, so, yeah.
You just, I'm in and out, so
Okay.
you just,
So
I just
there's
say, Meg, we're
nobody-
ready for you in 45 minutes, I can be there.
Okay.
So there's nobody in the guest house?
No.
So if you wanna set up lights and stuff, or.
Yeah,
I'll show
how
them
early-
around.
How early can I come in tomorrow? Can I come really early?
Up at 4.
You're up at 4? Oh, you're like me. Okay.
So our, people usually start putting in between 6:30 and 7, but you can come whenever you want.
Okay.
I mean, it's-
Because I did bring equipment with me only because I gotta go through a check, like an equipment check, and I gotta power stuff like that. So I thought better bring it all tomorrow.
Well, the one question was, we talked earlier about the rule feeding and the spoon feeding. which is significant for this time, that's
Yep.
why he came at this time.
Yep.
And that, we should probably do first in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's good, you can do that right here.
Yeah, so that will be the first setup, right?
Yeah.
Where, can I look at that setup?
Yeah.
Sure, that's why we're here.
Okay, well, I still have mail call, we haven't, somebody brought me the mail yet.
Yeah, Laura's on her way up with it right now.
So that's at 5 o'clock,
Okay.
yeah, let me show you the.
So yeah, we're gonna show them around. Did you think on any other?
This is where I started the dish feeding, which is kind of interesting,
Yeah,
and we went on from there. Here we go.
okay,
Here we go, let me get this out of the way.
okay.
All right.
So I'm around, I get here at 8 tomorrow, so I'm available, I'm here till 5, so.
Are you done?
I am, yeah, I'll see you guys
All right.
tomorrow.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Of course, mail call you could buy, you could film. Here we go. I don't have anybody to talk to. They left me. The house is full of people and they all went away. Okay. I'm here all by myself. But I'll open the mail. Here we have Susan Hastings. Oh, here she comes. I have help. Susan Hastings. Five chicken bricks, please. Okay, we can do that. You get the chicken brick out. Here we go. 5 chicken bricks. Thanks for all you do. Okay, we'll put that in the chicken brick department. And you get that one. How about that? We're off and running. Whoops, it's all sliding south right here. I'm throwing that out. Oh dear, why do they have to send me pennies? Because I take the pennies.
Doesn't want to feed him anymore, no.
I'm sorry, but I take the money out of these things. They should know better than to send me stuff like this. There we go. Sorry.
She wants to feed them, but she can't lay down.
Does she have any place to lay down? She needs a place to lay down.
She won't lay on the bed. I know, there's too many in here.
Are they organized?
There's beds in the way that she doesn't want to lay down on, and they're moving them now. She wants to feed them, but
I would think so. She's probably full of milk. Uh-oh, escape. This is from Kay Murr School, Northridge, California. Thank you very much. Very much. Thank you very much. We have that one. Okay, I better put that out here because otherwise.
alright, we're letting them out of the kitchen.
Oh, then I leave. Should we close them?
Because
You need the other gate.
I'm working on it.
Laura has a lot of things to do. Very busy. And we have Harold and Wanda, which they mailed on the 12th? 12th? Oh, okay, that's all right. Only the 15th. And they are eating other things today. Apples. Okay. Harold and Wanda. Trainer Steve. Well, he just left. We'll put that up there. You got that one? Uh-oh. It went on the floor. I'll get it.
I'm looking for your basket.
Is the basket hanging up high and we can't find it?
Yeah.
Allied bill pay. Ellen Hobson, Greenville, Tennessee. 3 chicken bricks. Okay, so I can put this in the chicken brick department. And then this in the banking department. And she gets that one. It doesn't got anybody's name on it, but that's the bricks. Ellen Hobson, Tennessee.
I'll be right back again.
This is bad. Is she trying to nurse these puppies and doesn't have room?
Laura said she did. She's not really into it anymore.
But she
She's sitting with her butt on the sofa.
What?
She's sitting with her butt on the sofa.
Okay.
She's
not
She
interested.
tried to get her to lie down to nurse.
She, over there, she was wanting to, like a revenge in a way.
Okay.
She was standing in there. And so then she kept jumping up and down.
You was trying to get her to lie down.
You can try.
She'd go over there and sit down is probably what she would do.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on and sit.
She wants to, but then they were getting
Can you
in
sit?
the way.
Sit. 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 Can you sit? Sit. Go, sit. Good girl. There you go. There. Change your bed, okay? Yeah.
Sorry. Worst thing can happen.
This is very complicated. I'm moving on. Toyota of Braintree. Ha-ha! Toyota of Braintree. Toyota of Braintree. We won something. We won $500 from Toyota of Braintree. And we won another $500 from Toyota of Braintree. Somewhere along the line, they're going to shut us off. But that's all right. I think Linda knows all about that. So there's $1,000 from Toyota of Braintree. Thank you very much, Toyota. I already drive a Toyota. You can't ask for anything more. Right? Service dog project. No, that just didn't get mailed to the right person. They put that in here. That's the Linda department. Ah, ECTA. Put that in there. Topsfield neighbor. What's that all about?
They let her back out. She seems not really into it. Not into it. Yeah.
What? Next door Thompson? I don't understand what this is all about.
Well, maybe it's all set soon.
They just got done. 4 is the schedule.
Huh,
Should we go look at this? Yeah.
okay.
Look at that big project on the lot.
Okay, we'll put that in there, just in case. Trying to get started, we might be able to give him a hand. Bobby Hess, Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
You never look over here? That, you never look over here? No.
Got that one? Got that one? My word, how old is this person? Date of birth, 11, it's only 5 years old. That's gonna be too young. That's gonna be too young.
She's totally not into it anymore.
I understand that. Happy brick day.
Not vacuumed yet, but it smells so clean.
Huh.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, we have the chicken brick, that can go in there. This is James Bladen. PPF, what's that? Oh. No, somebody else looking for money. Don't need any more people looking for money. And we have Jan Gerhold, 11. And we have Jan. My dad used to say, here's another day, another $1. That's correct. In case you also get this letter in 3 poop pickers, I'll try and write better so they're easier to read. Musicians are a great bunch of puppies. They all went right through the individual gruel feeding to all 12 of them eating from their bowls in the kitchen. No bowl surfing. They've even got spoon feeding down. Nisha will be able to go home really soon. She'll be in seventh heaven. Still waiting for something to happen with Josie. We sent a blood sample away for Josie today to see whether she actually is in full. She certainly is taking her own sweet time. That's about all from Mishawaka. Keep up the good work. Keep watching and buying my bricks every month. Take care. Jan, there you go. That goes in there and that goes in there. And we have, while many people complain about it, 1 in 10 actually claim they love the taste of envelope glue. Ugh. A group of barracudas is a battery. Okay. The most common things on bucket lists are going on a cruise around the world and falling in love again. I'll get out on the going around the cruise. You wouldn't get me on a boat. I'm not sure you'd. At any rate, we'll get away from that one. This is from Sandy, from Hood someplace, Oregon, because they put a sticker over it. There we go. We're going to whip through this because we have people standing around waiting to talk to me, I think. Actually, I don't
They
know.
left.
Did they leave?
Yeah, they went that way. They might come back.
Okay. Okay.
They're coming back tomorrow. So.
I know they're coming back tomorrow. I had a few things to talk to them about. I just get very, at any rate, doesn't do any good to get that way. Okay, this is not a terribly well secured envelope. Okay, here we have 3 chicken bricks. What's on earth going on here? What is this one? That, I swear, is that German stud dog.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have it. Forgotten his name. Receptionist at the local high school, and I interact with lots of people every day, adult and student. Consequently, I'm able to distribute lots of poker chips, promoting Service Dog Project and Explore. Help. I'm out of chips. Enclosed is $5 for postage and poker chips, and I've enclosed $30 for 3 bricks. Partly when I send money for the bricks last month, I enclosed a picture of a Great Dane that sparked your interest. Over. You were very curious about how he could have gotten that picture. I copied the picture from clip art off the computer. Isn't he a beauty? Thanks for everything. That dog is gotta be that dog from Germany that we tried to breed. Nabe. Yes, we had frozen sperm from him. Anyway, Sandy Spellman. And she wants 3 chicken bricks, is that right? 3 chicken bricks. So we'll put that in the chicken brick department. And then this goes in some other department. For postage, for poker chips, and for the fun. Yeah, I got poker chips, that's for sure. What am I going to do with that? I'm putting that someplace else. I'll put that in that one. And then that goes in here. Whoop. That goes in there, and that goes in here. For poker chips. I better put the poker chips in here because it's... I'm wondering if I ought to have that plastic bag because isn't that envelope not very close? Like that, Betty. And then I'll write them in here. And then I'll put them in here. Maybe I better put some Scotch tape on that one.
Stay there, Cass.
And that can go in here. I'm gonna send it in the whole thing, I guess. Okay. I wonder, but we'll try it. What the heck? We'll try it. That's what they send me, that's what they get back. Okay. Did they really leave? Really?
No, they went to the guest house.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Whoops, another. Not that one. Give me
The what?
that stuff.
There's one more in here.
Oh. This has got to go over here. Ah. Where's that? That one. There we go. There we go. Carlene, that's me. Susan. Nashville, Tennessee. Hey. Uh-oh. Coworker of mine, Carrie from Tennessee, is volunteering here this week. I'd like to buy 10 chicken bricks. Keep up the fantastic work. Changing lives. Susan England. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you very much. So she gets a bunch of bricks. 10 chicken bricks. We'll put them in there. There we go. We got that one done. Okay, next problem. Coming along here. September. East Peoria, Illinois. I think I have to do this because I don't think it's going to open too well. There we go. You're going to look in there. You're going to look in there. And we have some poo pickers. A couple extra poo pickers. With balloons. Wasn't able to get a chicken brick this month, so I hope you can use this gift card to get along where it's needed. I was going to send chocolate, but Carlene says no more chocolate. Yes, no more chocolate, for heaven's sake. Happy Mother's Day to all the numerous.
Only dark chocolate, because you don't eat it.
Well, there you go. Only dark chocolate, because I don't eat it, right. Well, that's very nice. Thank you very much for a gift card from Amazon. Okay, gift cards go in this department, and you can have that one. And this is an envelope that's empty. Next problem. Tomball, Texas. Okay. Okay. What have we here? What have we here? Aha! Advantix. We need it. We need it. There's nothing in there. I don't think. Look at it and make sure. Okay. We'll put that on my desk. And who's that from?
Bradley from Tomball, Texas.
Sam Keys.
Huh.
What?
This one said Bradley.
Really? Huh. Well, okay. It's either for Bradley or for Sam. One of the two. There you go. I do not understand what's going on over there.
Grace is cleaning their room while they're out there.
Chaos is in the wrong spot, right? What happened to Mother? She's still here?
No, but she went to the guest house with Betsy.
Okay.
Misha.
And we have more advantage. Good. We use a lot of that. We've got a lot of dogs here. Healthy pets. Healthy pets. And it's from Barbara Height. Thank you, Barbara. Some more Advantix. We're going to get there yet. There we go. 2 months. Wow. from Barbara Heiss. Thank you very much. And this is from somebody else. Doesn't really say. More Advantix for extra large dogs. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you very much.
That's not your mother. That's your auntie. That's your auntie. She's not your mother.
Do not use on cats. Yes, they're right on that one. Woohoo!
Throwing things.
Throwing things. Lynn. This is from Lynn. Thank you very much, Lynn.
Grace, I'm going down to the tea tent to get, Pam's.
Okay, we did that one, and we did that one. Did what I was supposed to do? Did not do everything I was supposed to do yet. Got it. Ugh. There we go, more Advantix. We're doing well. Okay, and this is from somebody. Alma. Thank you very much, Alma. I don't know where she's from. But she left her name. That was good.
Hey.
I don't like it when they're all noisy like that, do you? It makes me very nervous. I'm told it's heavy.
Yeah.
It says heavy.
I can attest to that.
You can attest to that? Isn't that wonderful? Good word. Whoop, missed.
There's a rotten egg.
Okay. We have some baby food. Okay, we're all set for a while. Now what are we going to do? That's probably what that other one is too, right?
Yeah.
And this is from Laura. Cura. You right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yep. We probably ought to officially open the other one just to be sure. But...
Maybe it's a different flavor.
Huh?
Different flavor.
Oh, really?
I don't know. There's more than one flavor. Come on. Use a rotten egg. Use a rotten egg. Number
Whoa.
12 is a rotten egg.
Huh. They're nice and quiet now, though.
Yeah, I've got one here and the rest are there, so I can only see one. Come on, little monkey.
Okay, and she thought we ought to open it just to see if we have the same flavor. I don't know, man. I can't do, oh, wait a minute, maybe I can do that. Can I do that? It says sweet potato and chicken. So that's what we got. It's very good. That's what we like. They're up to eating almost a bowl a day. I mean, a thing, you know, every time I feed them.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12 little jars.
Yeah.
Every time I feed them. Well, that's, it looks like we have a heck of a lot here, but I would say no. When we do pack it in, we should make sure that the old ones are up. Oh, it's all yours. Thank you very much. Okay,
Are you ready for questions?
I'm ready for questions. How the hell did I get in this mess? I'll put that over there. And this will go here. And you're gonna straighten out that whole thing when you get through, right?
Yep. Someone asked who Eric is. Is someone doing a story?
Eric is a videographer. He's related to Betsy, and he wanted to do he wants to take pictures. I don't know. Documentary. It should be very interesting.
Did Purina deliver today?
No, I don't think so. Did they? I would have known. Somebody would have got me.
Yeah, we would have done.
There's over 600 CPs watching right now.
Really?
Yeah?
How do you know?
Someone says you're here with over 600 CPs of us.
Okay. Hello? 600 people? They're all answering their own questions.
Yeah.
I forgot that the sound was on when Brian was here, the veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked, he lectured everybody. I mean, he was telling us what we were doing, but everybody heard him, and they got an earful. A lot of nice comments about his description of everything and the way he handled himself and the dog. That guy is strong.
Brian? Yeah.
Brian, I have seen him really kind of pick a horse up and put it down on the ground. You know, the one that was heavily tranquilized, was not falling over.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen him take a hold of the vein and just kind of put him down on the ground. He is strong as a bull.
Where can I find mail call from Saturday?
I don't know.
The archives. SDP documents, probably.
Yeah.
The documents. I don't know how you find the documents too much, but somebody does. There's an awful lot about this I don't know. And I'm not going to learn. So there.
I rechecked Pocket's temperature.
How is
What was
Pockets?
it?
100.7.
100.7.
Yeah.
Okay, so it dropped.
Yes. Check her again tomorrow.
Yeah,
She was not thrilled.
I'm sure of it. Did you spit on the thermometer properly?
No.
Well, you're supposed to.
Am I? Well,
Makes it go in easier.
I had to put the halter on finally.
How is Pam feeling?
I haven't heard from her. She's sick.
Yeah.
She's upstairs sleeping, I think. I haven't seen her all day. I hope she's alive up there. Did anybody check on her?
I went up and I heard her coughing, so.
Oh, okay.
How's your day?
A little hectic.
How is the overnight person?
Fine. One of them was Pam. The other one was a new person. They were okay. I took my dogs down to the fairgrounds for the first time in years. I used to do that every morning.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes, just run around, quick, back in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good. Watson was a little bit slow to get back in, but I was all set to get in the car and shut the door and then see what happens.
How is Boxford Road coming along?
They did nothing to it today. It's all good. They ground up the hot top that was there into tiny little bits, and so it's absolutely smooth right now. But they haven't put the new hot top back on yet.
Yeah, the sign says the 16th. I was so excited when I saw the sign go up. Oh my gosh. Someone asked, women pee on a stick to determine pregnancy tests, anything like that for dogs?
No, I went and bought some of that stuff once at the tender age of about 75, and the guy at the drugstore looked at me like I was out of my mind, and I didn't bother telling him it was for a dog.
Who is whining?
Who's whining?
My dog.
A riot.
Who wants in here? She's singing a tale of woe. What? No biting my coat.
We know Pockets has a bit of a fever. Is there anything besides stranglers?
No, she doesn't now.
Okay.
She doesn't. Grace said it was 100.7. That's normal.
Did you set up an appointment for doggy to be gelded?
I mentioned it to him, he'll put it on his schedule when he's available.
Dougie?
Oh, got it. Is Bentley gaining weight?
Not particularly.
He looks good.
Yeah, he doesn't look bad. The one, it was interesting, you didn't listen to Brian, but he went on about how he's finding that a little extra vitamin E is not a bad thing for putting weight on a horse and keeping him round and fit and shiny. I never bothered to supplement anything. If they're out eating grass, that's another story, but they're not. And so he thinks that our Mo could stand some vitamin E, along with alfalfa cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, I never fed horses alfalfa cubes because I was always told it would start colic.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that.
You've heard that too. Well, now we're going to feed alfalfa cubes to Mo, starting them slowly,
Mm-hmm.
1 quart at a time for 4 days, and increase it slowly. But she needs something like that because she's fallen away at her withers. She doesn't get any muscles.
Is Chaos still getting to play on Puppy Hill 3 times a week?
You'll have to ask her.
Whenever I'm here.
If I guess it's not the rain.
Yeah. Whenever I'm here and it's fairly nice weather out, I put her around the pond and she has a blast. Where's the crew from there waiting to be interviewed?
Where's what?
Where's the crew waiting to be interviewed? I'm assuming it's...
Yeah, that's Betsy and her relative.
They're around somewhere.
They're around. Guest house, maybe.
Everyone said Brian, the vet, really liked the donkeys and Mo. How are Bentley and Watson doing?
Bentley and Watson. He didn't kill him today.
Well,
He
that's
made him
good.
lie down, which was a little awkward because the fairgrounds is a little damp. I mean, that grass, it's almost flooded the whole thing. So poor Watson had to lay down in the water when Bentley said to. He did.
Did Chaos run around the fairgrounds today?
No. Good Lord, I had 4 dogs in the car. I couldn't fit her in.
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay, I probably ought to go over to the guest house.
Okay.
See what's going on over there.
Bye.